In this video, we're going to calculate the average total price. So it's essentially adding the three total prices up and dividing them by 3. The first thing we want to do is locate a position or place where you want the average price to go, and in this particular case, it is C26. I will use my AutoSum drop-down arrow at the top right of my window, and when I click on that, I will select Average. Notice that when I select Average, it will fill in for me that it's going to average C19 through C25, but that is incorrect. If I would take my scroll bar and scroll up, I can select my Ford's total price, and I select it. If I look up above here in the formula bar, I will notice that it will say equals average C8. What I'd like to do now is to select the additional two total prices, in which I will need to press a button down on my keyboard to do that. So I'm going to press and hold down Control, select my total for the second car. So now if I look in the formula bar, I can see that it displays both cells that I have selected. If I continue to scroll down, I can then select my third car's total by pressing down Control. And if I look in my formula bar, I can see that all three cells that have the totals in them are basically included in the parentheses, and when I press enter, it will reflect the average of those cells. If my number does not display in currency format, please keep in mind you can go to the number group and choose the icon. It's actually called accounting number format, but it will be displayed using the $sign, the commas, and the decimal places. And this would conclude the video for calculating the average price. The only thing you would need to try next would be the average and the highest and the lowest, and you could do so by using the AutoSums drop-down arrow for max and min, and it would be the same procedure and process. Thanks.